Okay, my lovely. So I have a couple different book reviews. The first one I want to do is for this book right here, and it's Divine Rivals. There's also a second book to this. However, I only read the first one, and the reason being is I didn't love this first one. While it was cute, didn't do anything for me. I kind of gave it 2 stars out of 5. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't anything I'd write home about, so I was definitely not going to read the second one. The first one is about a couple who basically communicate through a typewriter. While that sounds whimsical, it's not for me. Next book review I want to do, it's a 4-book series right now. I don't think that she'll do more in this series, but it wasn't bad, wasn't good. It was just kind of in the middle for me. I did one book of 4 stars, which is his first one, and then I did the rest of them about 3 stars. It was not something that I would always read, but it was a really great book. So it's the Ripsonic, and then I'm going to look up the actual ones. I'm looking at my book reviewer here. The Strange Hymn, The Emperor of Evening Stars, and Dark Harmony. That took me a second to read that. But they're really cute. If you haven't read them, you need to. It's about a siren and a demon, and they had a 7-year deal, and she had to wear bracelets for this. And it was really cute because every time that they did it, like made a deal, a bracelet would appear or unappear depending on if she's paid off that debt or not. The next book review I want to do is for The Burning Witch, and there is a bunch in the series. So it starts out with the House Witch, and then it goes on to The Burning Witch. So if you haven't read the House Witch series or the Burning Witch series, I talk about it a lot. They're all 5 stars reads for me. It is something that you have to do. And the reason being is because these worlds are so great. There's not really any smut to them at all. There is some kind of like romance to it, but there is mostly magical. It's cozy. It's wonderful. Best world building I've had. Awesome books. So if you haven't read them, go read them. I may have or may not have talked about this book right here, and it is The Birthday Girl. So it is also by Penelope Douglas. I've read a couple different of her books. This one wasn't my favorite. Did not like it as much as I liked Credence, which Credence was a really good book, but I think I liked the building of that world a little bit better than I did Birthday Girl. The reason I didn't really like Birthday Girl is because while everybody jokes about the whole I can do you and your dad at the same time, or I'm in the middle of that age, I don't know that I'd want to do that. That just doesn't seem anything for me. But that being said, it was a cute story. If you haven't read it, go read it. Not my favorite, not my worst. Last part of this little review on this book, on these series, I will be doing other series as well. It's going to be The Honey Witch. Wonderful book, 5 stars for me. I read it in June. As soon as it came out, I thought it was absolutely the coziest, the cutest. It gave me kind of a little bit of romance mixed with some cozy feels, along with some, I guess, some witchy vibes. So she's a honey witch. She actually does things out of her honeybees. However, her grandmother left her this land. She had to go to it and do some honeybee stuff. Well, the honeybees, owning that also comes with a curse. The curse is that you can't love anybody. So they have to break the curse, her and the guy that she's falling for, which is wonderful. And if you have not read this book, please do. Well worth it.